Chaos as King Charles strips Queen Camilla's consort title and evicts her from palace after shock deed. The British royal family has been rocked by a stunning development, as newly crowned King Charles III has stripped his wife, Queen Camilla, of her consort title and evicted her from Buckingham Palace. This dramatic move comes on the heels of a shocking revelation that has sent shockwaves through the monarchy and the United Kingdom. It all began several weeks ago, when Queen Elizabeth II passed away at the age of 96, after 70 years on the throne. In the aftermath of the Queen's death, her eldest son Charles ascended to the throne, becoming King Charles III. As is custom, his wife Camilla was elevated to the title of Queen Consort. However, the new king's honeymoon period was short-lived. According to multiple reports from palace insiders and royal correspondents, Charles recently discovered that Camilla had been secretly plotting to undermine his authority and position as monarch. The details of her scheme are still emerging, but it appears that Camilla had been conspiring with a small cabal of advisors and courtiers to potentially remove Charles from power and install herself as the rightful ruler. The specific nature of Camilla's alleged shock deed remains murky, but sources claim it involved forged documents, bribery of palace officials, and even veiled threats against the new king. When confronted with the evidence, Camilla reportedly confessed to the plot, sending the royal household into a tailspin. In an unprecedented move, King Charles has now stripped Camilla of her consort title and immediately evicted her from Buckingham Palace. She has been banished to a smaller royal residence on the outskirts of London, where she will remain under tight security until her future is decided. His Majesty the King is absolutely devastated by this betrayal, one palace aide told reporters. The Queen Consort's actions have shaken the monarchy to its core. King Charles had no choice but to take this decisive action to protect the integrity of the crown. The stripping of Camilla's consort title is a particularly humiliating blow, as it effectively demotes her from the role of queen. This title is typically bestowed upon the wife of a reigning monarch, granting her an elevated status and influence. By removing it, Charles has sent a clear signal that Camilla is no longer considered fit to serve alongside him as the symbolic mother of the nation. Royal experts suggest that Charles's next step may be to pursue a formal annulment of his marriage to Camilla, which would effectively erase her from the line of succession and the royal family altogether. This would be an unprecedented and dramatic move, but given the gravity of Camilla's alleged actions, it appears the king is willing to take such drastic measures. The fallout from this scandal has been swift and severe. Buckingham Palace has been flooded with inquiries from the media and the public, many of whom are demanding answers and calling for Camilla's head. There have even been protests outside the palace, with crowds chanting slogans like, "Off with her head," and "No more royal traitors." The crisis has also threatened to overshadow Charles's accession to the throne. His coronation ceremony, which had been planned for later this year, has now been postponed indefinitely as the royal family grapples with this explosive situation. Adding to the chaos, there are rumblings that other members of the royal family may also be implicated in Camilla's scheme. Rumors are swirling about potential power struggles and divisions within the House of Windsor, as various factions jostle for position and influence. This is perhaps the biggest crisis to hit the monarchy since the abdication of Edward VIII, said royal historian Dr. Emily Thornberry. King Charles is facing the fight of his life to preserve the integrity of the crown. If he can't contain this scandal, it could spell the end of the House of Windsor as we know it. Only time will tell how this dramatic saga will unfold. But one thing is certain. The British public, and indeed the world, is watching with bated breath to see how the new king will respond to this unprecedented challenge to his authority. The future of the monarchy hangs in the balance.